Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the APW Garage here, All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars. I've got Rick Luxury here, and we're getting ready to see a singles competition.
Well, let me tell you something, Roland. Corey Dayton has been around this business for quite a few years.
Had an injury, didn't he?
I think he's going into 8 years. He was injured and had to take quite a few years off. But I don't know what to tell Corey Dayton in a match against Boombala. He's unpredictable. He's unorthodox. And quite frankly, I don't think with an injury of Corey Dayton's extent from his past, he can do anything to body slam or pick up this big guy.
And it looks like Dayton's in very good shape, takes care of his body, does a lot of probably healthy eating and some weight training. And Boombala definitely is not in great shape, but he still got to outweigh him by 100 pounds.
Well, how do you train for someone like Boombala? You can't. He's unpredictable, and quite frankly, he's just big and beats you up.
See, now that wasn't even a wrestling. It was just a chop to the top of the head, but it seems to be very effective.
Roland, you're not going to see a lot of wrestling out of Boombala. You're going to see a lot of hitting and a lot of splashes.
And they say that he wrestles barefooted, but they say that his kicks are very stiff, that the bottom of his feet, are the calluses on it, have grown to the point where they're just like lethal weapons.
That's because they don't have shoes in Uganda. Boombala walks around with bare feet his entire life from birth until the day he perishes. Those feet are just as good as wearing a pair of Doc Martens.
And is that because of tradition or poverty?
Well, that could be because of poverty or tradition. Quite frankly, I don't know. I've never been to Uganda. But I'll tell you what, that's a choke, and universally, that'll put somebody out.
Well, he is a big guy. This guy, he tips the scales over 300, doesn't he?
He's got to be at least 350.
And what is he doing when he's beating on his chest like that?
Well, in Uganda, that is a mating sign. So I guess he sees someone in the crowd that interests him. He's unpredictable. You can't put a label on Boombala.
Rick, come on. I want you here by my side because you're a great wrestler. You've got some great wrestling knowledge that I want you to pass on to the fans at home. You're on KFTY Channel 50, but, don't pull my leg. Come on. What do you mean it's a mating call?
All right, Roland, you caught me. It's not a mating call. It's actually a preparation for a war dance that they do in Uganda, and he's preparing to sacrifice Corey Dayton to what he believes are his gods.
Okay, well, that I might buy, a religious thing.
But I'll tell you what,
what's he going to do now?
Corey Dayton's going to have to put a lot of punishment on. I don't think
Boombala. He's putting a lot of punishment right now.
I don't think Boombala has the brain process to understand what pain truly is. I think that this man is just a wrecking machine in pro wrestling. He doesn't truly feel pain, and he doesn't understand rules. He goes in there and competes the way he feels. This is a jungle to him.
Problem I see is Dayton had him in the corner and threw about 7 to 8 good blows to the midsection, and it didn't seem to have an effect. And then Boombala, or whatever they call this guy, this giant, he just gave him one shot, and there went Corey Dayton to the back of on the mat.
Well, Boombala chops down trees with his bare hands. That's what they do for recreational sport in Uganda. So, of course, one chop is going to put anybody down.
I've asked you once, I got to ask you again. Try to lend some seriousness and credibility to the commentary. You can't be serious about that.
All right, I'm not serious. What I am serious about is it's going to take a lot for Corey Dayton to put Boombala away.
Well, it looks like he's going to try to nail him with a drop kick from the top turnbuckle here. This might get him off his feet. It did get him off his feet, but he's got to pin him, and he's not moving.
That's what I've been saying all along. You have to go for that cover right away. 1, 2, and it's not enough to put this giant down.
Did you see how high he threw Corey Dayton when he threw him off to the cover?
Well, he doesn't.
3 feet in the air.
They don't have weight equipment. He doesn't go to a gym. He lifts rhinos.
Rick Luxury. Rhinos he lifts. Don't they have gymnasiums in Uganda?
Have you ever been to Uganda?
No, I haven't.
Well, I know someone that's been to Uganda, and trust me, they don't have gyms there. And this could be the beginning to the end. If he puts him down with this power slam, it will be over.
Well, of course. He's got 350 pounds laying right on top of him during the power slam.
And he hooks the leg. And that's it, Roland. Bala, except for he is dangerous.
What are you going to do when you step in the circle with Umbala? He's getting his hand raised here by the referee.
Marcus Mack will make sure I never step foot in the ring with someone of the likes of Umbala. Trust me on that.
Well, wrestling fans, Umbala's the winner. We're getting ready to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with another action-packed match right here on KFTY Channel 50, Digital 199.
Hello, all pro wrestling fans. I'm AC, and I'm standing here with none other than Big Country, Jody Christopherson, who has a message for all you APW fans, as well as the boss, Derek Sanders.
That's right, AC. I do have something to say to all you fans at home. Grab your favorite bag of chips, grab your soda, grab your snacks, do whatever you gotta do, go to the bathroom, because you're not gonna want to miss my match with Derek tonight. And let me tell you something, Derek. You better be ready too, because I'm gonna bring my A game. I got nothing but respect for people who beat me fair and square in the ring. But you haven't been doing that lately, have you, Derek? That gauntlet to the gold, you were so hungry for that title shot that you grabbed my tights for the win. And at Halloween Hell, I had you scared again. So what did you do? Instead of beating me like a man, you threw powder in my face. I'm asking you to man up, Derek. I'm asking you to be who you once were. You were once a Triple Crown champion. And I've got respect for that. And if you beat me tonight, no tricks, no powder, no pulling the tights, then I will shake your hand in that square circle. But let me tell you something, Derek. If you pull any more of your games tonight, you're not going to want to show up next time, because it's going to get ugly.
All right, all pro wrestling fans, let's take a look at the past two matches between the boss, Derek Sanders, and Big Country, Jody Christopherson, and then hear from the boss, Derek Sanders, right after this.
Big Country Jody Christopherson has been eliminated.
Jody Christopherson, the Big Country Jody Christopherson, the All Pro Wrestling's newest rookie, up-and-coming rising star. Well, Jody Christopherson, you are that. You are a rising star, and you also a rising star that likes to run his mouth, apparently. You run around All Pro Wrestling talking about how Derek Sanders cheated to beat you. Well, Jody, let's not forget one thing. I am Derek Sanders. I am a Triple Crown champion. I've held the tag titles. I've held the Universal title. I've held the Internet title. And I am the boss, Jody. Why would someone of my status, someone with my credentials, have to cheat to beat you? Jody Christopherson, I've always lived my life by a set of rules. And I'm going to give you a couple of these rules. Rule number 5, Jody, you're an idiot. Rule number 4, I am the boss. Rule number 3, I make the rules. Rule number 2, no fat chicks. And rule number 1, you never cross the boss. And Jody Christopherson, you say you want another match? You want to go one-on-one again with the boss, Derek Sanders? Well, guess what, Jody? I'm going to give you the opportunity to show all of these nobody fans exactly why rule number 1 exists. I'm going to give you the opportunity to show them why you never cross the boss. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to show all these fans exactly why I'm the boss of All Pro Wrestling, Jody.